Hello, I'm Sophie, Millionaire Mum, and today I have a special interview for you. I had the great pleasure of interviewing Chris. Chris is at the very beginning, in fact, of his Make Money Online journey. But Chris is quite an extraordinary entrepreneur. He is already making a success of it, and he has an amazing life story to share. Please make sure you watch the video until the end so you can support Chris on his journey. And I am absolutely sure that this will inspire you. This will show you that really nothing is impossible. So now I'll stop talking and I will let Chris tell us his story. Hello, Chris. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, Sophie, no worries.
It's really, really nice to have you here. So, Chris, do you want to tell us a little bit more about yourself? I mean, of course, I know about you, but for our viewers, tell us who you are, where you come from, and anything you want to share about yourself.
Well, to be honest with you, how far do you want me to go back? Because you know,
2 days after you were born. No. Anything you feel comfortable with.
No, I suppose I could start with. I don't know. I don't know where to start yet. To be honest, I'll go back as far as probably being kicked out from home, and then on to the army, and then how I got into marketing. I suppose, yeah.
Brilliant. That would be fine.
Yeah. Basically, at the age of like 16 years of age, I was kicked out of home, put on the streets, homeless, and then it was a really rough time for me. And then I went on to I can remember like thinking like, what am I going to do? Because I had no idea what I really wanted to do when I left school whatsoever. So I ended up joining the army to basically it was prove my stepdad wrong more than anything, because my dad, he was in the army, and he always used to say to me, you ain't gonna last 2 minutes in the army. So I was like adamant, I'm out to prove him wrong,
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was my only way of getting off the streets at the time, and I was on the streets for like 10 months. So I joined the army, and then I was in there from like 2004 right up to 2011. And then I left the army because I had 2 children of my own. And just at the time, I was really struggling with post-traumatic stress from Iraq and stuff. Mm. And I just felt it was, I found it hard to be a soldier and a dad at the same time. Mm. And it was hard to adapt to that, because I was never around. So I was like, I literally just decided, right, enough's enough with the army, you can either be a dad or a soldier, and I chose to be a dad. And then, obviously, because I come out of the army was kind of like, once I got into the flow of things with the army, I was just adamant, this is what I want to do, and that was all. My mindset was just set on army. That was it. Mm. And then as I come out of the army, I really didn't know what I wanted to do when I got out, and I had no trade really. I wasn't a specialist in anything. I wasn't a medic or anything like that. I just blew things up, and that's not that's something you can do on Civvy Street. So yeah, basically, I started doing security then, and I was doing security for 3.5 years, and then after I can remember I was just getting smashed with hours. I was doing like 100 hours every single week, and it was just non-stop. And I was like, I can remember, like, excuse my language, but I was getting it in the ass at home off the missus, and I was getting it in the ass in work a lot of the time as well, because I was shattered and run down, and I was like, there's only so long I could do that for, so I was just like, right, enough's enough. And literally just 2 weeks ago, I actually quit my job, so to pursue my marketing dream. So, and here I am today,
Amazing. That is just such an amazing story, Chris. I mean, you've faced some really hard time. I mean, being kicked out of home, you were really young, and then going to the army and going through terrible things there, obviously, and then this. And then just you quit your job, you just went for it, you're not afraid of making decisions.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, I just, you have to take that jump, that leap of faith, as they say,
Yeah.
and pursue it, because I was actually doing it for like 7 months or so, like learning all about marketing and not just affiliate marketing, but just marketing in general. I was like trying to teach myself it, and then I realized that I started learning about SEO and all that, and I was like I never actually realized it was you can get paid for SEO. It blew my mind. But
yeah.
So
So
that's where I am, I suppose.
just going back a little bit, Chris, when did you become interested in so because I understand, I mean, you had a job and that's when you became interested in the idea of doing something online. Is that right? Was that roughly 7 months ago or even?
Yeah, it was back in, I'd say January, 5th of January. That's when I started thinking, there's got to be more to life than what I'm doing. Like I said, I was doing like 100 hours a week, some weeks, I've actually gone back and I've looked on my Facebook. On one of the weeks, I've done like 312 hours in 3 weeks.
Oh,
so I know I was just like, enough's enough. I need to learn something. That's when I just felt like the amount of hours I was putting in for that company. I won't mention the name, but for that company, like, if I put that kind of time and effort into an online business, I could do all right. So that's kind of what I just was like, right. I just wanted to work for myself, rather than making other people rich.
Yeah. Exactly. If you're putting in a huge amount of hours, you might as well put them in for something that's going to build your own thing. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you said the 5th of January, you remember it very precisely. Was there something that happened then or is it just...
Yeah, it was weird actually, because if I remember correctly, I can remember I lost my cool one day in work, and I'm normally really, really placid and chilled, and I was like, this guy just really rattled me with this one day, and I got in a bit of a Barney, and I was like, I've got to do something to control that, so I started meditating. That's what I started doing, and I started meditating, and then. Yeah, and that's kind of how it got me into, like, it just switched my whole mindset and everything. And then I was like, yeah, online marketing seems like the way forward for me,
Wow.
But yeah, it was just like, because I got so deep into the whole meditation thing, and then I started seeing marketers doing it as well, and it was just like, this is what I'm meant to be.
Exactly. Yeah. That's quite amazing. You had this kind of moment where, you meditated and then it's sort of things appeared to you as obvious that you had to just do your own thing, really.
Yeah.
That's just amazing. Yeah.
It just like opened up,
Yeah. It opened up a new world of possibilities, really.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So you'd never done anything online before, basically.
I did do a bit of eBay, like years ago, but that was the closest I suppose I could put to marketing. I did a bit of eBay, but other than that, no, nothing whatsoever.
Okay. Wow. So. I think that's going to be very. It's going to be great for people watching because, some people, they feel, well, I've never done this before. It's too complicated, but you are the living proof that it's actually just possible to go for it if you motivate enough. Yeah. So tell us, Chris, now, what is it that you are doing online? I mean, I know obviously you're at the beginning of your journey. That's absolutely fine. I mean, we all are at one point, aren't we, at the beginning of our journey? What is it that you're doing now? So it's roughly, 7 months in, really, isn't it?
Obviously I was learning, affiliate marketing is my main thing. But I've been doing, obviously, because my finances have dropped because obviously I left my job, and I didn't go about it the right way, you know. But I just felt like I had to do this. The marketing is what I need, you know, really, really wanted to do. And I'm just lucky I've got the support of my partner who can help me, you know, because I always being, once I made that decision and said to my employees, you know, I quit. Sorry. But yeah, when I said, you know, I set, what I was doing at Insecurity, we basically do an alarm response. And once you've responded to an alarm, you have to write out a report on your tablet. And I wrote it in my tablet, like my whole report. And then at the bottom of the report, I was like, P.S. Did I mention I quit? And then sent it. And then just left. And then when I got home, I told my missus, and she was like, "Oh, I can't believe you've done this." As you know.
Yeah, I imagine I wouldn't have been too pleased either.
And then I was adamant I was going to lose my car. You know, I was like, "Oh, I'm going to lose my." You know, I've got a really nice car. I've got a BMW, and I was like, "Oh, well, that's the only thing I'm going to lose." You know, but look at what I've got to gain by pursuing my marketing dream. You know, and
yeah, you can
so
replace.
That's kind of how I looked at it. I'm not going to lose my house or anything like that. The worst case scenario was lose my car. So I just took that jump, that leap of faith, and just pursued it basically.
Thumbs up for you. I mean, really, that is really amazing. And I bet your missus was, after the initial shock, now she's supportive, right? I think.
Yeah, well, to be fair, now she's just said she'll pay for my car for me. So I'm lucky because she's been supportive and she's going to pay for my car for me. So now I can just, you know, I'm lucky.
You can relax.
Yeah. I can just pursue it now, you know, and just enjoy the ride, because I think that's the most important thing as well. Enjoy what you're doing, you know, because it makes, well, it changes everything, doesn't it? I think if you're happy in what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work. Like, to me, it doesn't feel like work. I actually just enjoy everything about it. The interaction with everyone, you know, the support you get from all the other marketers as well. And it's just nice. So I like that.
Absolutely. I know what you mean exactly. I feel the same. You know, it's when you enjoy what you do, it doesn't feel like work. It's, you know, occasionally there's, it can be tiring or something, but it's not this dreading feeling that we get when we have to go to a job we don't like, and so that's really precious. And I like the way you said, you know, at the worst you can lose your car, but well, now that's not going to happen. But you know, at the end of the day, you can replace a car, but you can't replace the years you lose, can you? I mean, if it's gone, it's gone. So yeah. So you're building something. You know, you learning affiliate marketing. You're doing that, and are you? Yeah, I was just wondering, to give people maybe a more precise idea of what is it you're doing. Are you building? What is there more?
I've got a little a side hustle, because I can remember thinking to myself, oh my god, like I threw myself, you know, like I said, I went about it the wrong way, the way I quit my job, and I should have went about it once, you know, I was financially stable, but I didn't. So I was like, right, I've got to find a way to adapt and find something that's, you know, basically lower financially. And I started up doing print on demand as a little side hustle. And I've set up like 3 or 4 stores now, you know, so.
Excellent. So that's the idea, is that's going to generate a sort of more or less immediate income, and you're going to develop the affiliate marketing for the longer term kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm basically going to use the print on demand to help me finance my affiliate marketing. So
brilliant.
And I've been doing all right on the print on demand, to be fair. It's been all right, so I can't complain.
So happy for you, because I mean, it's only about 10 days ago that you started that. And
yeah. And I've opened 2 stores, but I'm going to open another 2 as well. So I'm going to have like 4 sources. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm working on. So
that's brilliant. No, I mean, I really can see you succeeding, because I also know you. We've chatted before, and I know you've even already made affiliate marketing sales, so which are often a bit difficult to get straight at the beginning. So you're already on your way.
Yeah, most of my sales have been like organic. I haven't tried the paid ads yet. So but once I get a bit more finances going, then I'm not going to lie, I will be using paid ads,
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, definitely. That's brilliant, Chris. I'm just wondering, what's your vision for the future? I mean, how can you imagine your life? I don't know, in 5 years from now, what will it look like?
To be honest with you, my life's changed now, just in the last 7 months, just for everything I've learned. It's like I could never stand reading. When I was younger, I've never read. And then since I got into marketing, that's all I do: read. And I don't know. I enjoy reading now, and I like soaking things in like a sponge, and just adapting to it all, And I hope within 5 years' time, like I just want to be not financially free, I suppose. That's how I'm looking at it.
Right.
From now, 5 years from now.
Okay, brilliant. And financially free for you, I mean, for me, I know it means just not having to worry about money, right? It doesn't necessarily mean I'll have a mansion or anything, although that would be nice. But, it means, for me, it just means being carefree. Is that the same for you? Is that what you feel as well?
Yeah, just carefree on the money front. Like, not, no need to worry. And being able to support all my family, and along the way, and help others as well. That's another thing I've started. I've learned through marketing is to enjoy. I actually enjoy helping other people and guiding them in the right direction. So
brilliant. That's great. Yeah. Well, again, if you worked so hard when you were employed, and now you've worked so hard already in, building this, and things are starting to work already. So I'm like really excited for you, because I can just see it working quite fast, actually. I think you'd be financially free before 5 years down the line. I think. Okay.
I hope so. It'd be nice.
I think that's really great. Well done. Chris, I'm thinking, do you have a mentor? Do you have a course where you're just learning like for free of YouTube videos, or how do you go about it?
I do have a mentor, Zach Crawford. So yeah. But yeah, I do have a mentor, and to be honest with you, I don't think I would have made any commissions whatsoever if it wasn't for Zach. I've learned a lot from his course. I haven't finished everything yet.
It's a big course, isn't it?
Yeah. Like the amount of content in it is unbelievable, and it's priceless. So, and I'm really enjoying it, and it's a decent course. So, and I'd strongly advise as well, anyone that is considering affiliate marketing, the first thing I would do is invest in a mentor. Don't waste time. I know it can be pricey with some mentors, but find someone that you connect with, and just get on with it, because mentors are priceless. The money that you can get back in return, it's worth it in the long run.
Yeah. It's funny. I was going to ask you that. I mean, if you could give advice to any new person who's just starting out, you would say that just go for it and have a mentor, a course, something from someone who's done it before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else you would say to people? You know, if somebody was saying, I just want to start, what's your one piece of advice? Would there be another thing you want to say?
Yeah, I would say the first thing I would say is build an email list. Like that is priority. I wish I'd done that in my early months of like, because I didn't start building an email list till I was about 3-4 months in. So
yeah. The email is super important. I think, yeah, you've got that right. Definitely. Yeah. So build an email list, invest in a good course and a mentor. Well, sort of, they both a bit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's great. And yeah, I'd written on my little paper when I prepared my notes. What's the biggest struggle you faced? Has there been one?
Yeah. Definitely ads have been breaking me. They've been a struggle for me. I'm probably ClickFunnels, believe it or not, although I love ClickFunnels, and I think the more you use it, the easier it becomes. And I strongly advise, that's another thing I would advise as well, definitely invest in ClickFunnels, because it's, if you're not good at coding or, just building your little mini websites, that's where you want to go.
It's kind of, a lot of things are done for you, aren't they? I mean, it's tricky on the one hand and easy on the other, isn't it? Yeah. So you've struggled with that. Yeah, ads are tough, aren't they? Yeah, I'm not an ad specialist by any means. I really am not. So yeah, ads and ClickFunnels. Yeah, it's a learning curve, isn't it? I mean, everything is a learning curve, and then as you learn, you just get better at it, don't you? Yeah. And what's your best moment? Have you got one moment where you felt, oh wow, this is amazing, or
yeah. I think it's actually pretty funny, actually, because the one moment where I actually thought, wow, this is amazing, is when I made my first commission. It was only $1, but I can remember the feeling of, oh my God, this works, this is legit. You really can make money. And then within, I think it was like 3 or 4 days after that, I then made a $19. And then literally a couple of weeks later, I made the 147, and it was just like, wow, this, it just keeps. Yeah, it works, it's perfectly legit. And
yeah, it's like we need this confirmation, don't we? When we first starting, it's like we know people are saying it works, but until we have that first sale, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I certainly still remember that feeling of my very first sale in 2018, and I remember exactly where I was sitting, and I don't even remember the exact amount. I think it was about $28 or something, but I definitely remember where I was sitting, the way I looked at my screen, and I was like, oh wow, this works, just as you said, yeah, it's just like, wow. Oh, that's great, and there's more to come, I'm sure.
Yeah, there will, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh yes, absolutely, certainly, I'm sure. Is there a question I haven't asked, or something that you wanted to share that I have forgotten?
No, I think.
Of course, lastly, I wanted to ask, where can we find you? If people want to, can people message you, ask you some questions if they want to, or
you can either add me on Facebook, or I am actually literally just starting a YouTube channel, which I'll be bringing out 2 new videos this week, and it'll be obviously either affiliate marketing or print on demand, and that's like the areas that I'm going to cover. So if anyone wants to learn about affiliate marketing or print on demand, just subscribe to my channel down below. And yeah,
absolutely. I'll put the link down below, and I'll put your name so people can find you on Facebook as well. And that's great. That's great. I think honestly, Chris, you're really a perfect example of you know, you haven't let anything stop you. I mean, even way back when you were young, you didn't need to let, you know, anything stop you. You did what you needed to get off the streets, to get working, then to get over, you know, the trauma you went through. It's an extraordinary story, really. And then now, even, you know, because so many people would say, no, but you can't, you know, you need the money if you have children, if you have your house, if you have, but you really somehow took this leap. And I'm not saying that everybody should do that. You know, everybody needs to make a decision, but I think that you've definitely got this drive and this trust, really, that's very inspiring, and you're just making it work, you know. And I think you have such a good point that if you put in the same amount of hours that you did for working for a boss in building your business, then it's a no-brainer. I mean, you're going to be a great success. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just, it's impossible that it won't work, you know. So that's great, really great. Well, listen, Chris, thank you so much for joining us, for sharing your journey with us. And I think I would love, you know, to maybe do a follow-up in 6 months' time. That way people can see where, you know, what's become of you, and you know, how far you've got. 6 months goes really fast, but it will be Christmas. So, you know, just beginning of 2021, maybe we can do a follow-up if you want to.
I'll do that.
Yeah, we can. So that's great. Thank you so much. And
that's right, Soph.
Brilliant.
Thanks for having me, Soph.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So thank you again, Chris, for coming here and sharing your story with us. I hope this inspired you. To me, I find this is an extraordinary story. I mean, Chris literally went from being kicked out of his own home as a minor. You know, he was on the streets. He went through the army. He suffered post-traumatic stress. He then went to a job that was very, very hard on him. He quit his job. He is now making money online in a really, you know, he's only been learning this stuff for roughly 6-7 months. He has no previous experience. He has the responsibility of a family, and he is already making sales. He has such a clear vision of what he wants, and he's really, really working hard. So I find this is a very inspirational story, and I very, very much look forward to interviewing Chris again in about 6 months' time, see how he's doing. I am ready to bet that he will be making really, he will be a success already. Okay, so if you needed the inspiration, I really hope this encourages you to let nothing stop you. Truly, let nothing stop you. Please, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm a busy mum, making money online, working online, and I share with you my tips and my tricks on how to make a success online. This video is part of a series of videos that I carry out very regularly. I interview online entrepreneurs who are building something for themselves. If you want to be interviewed, please drop a comment below, and you know, maybe I will interview you with great pleasure. Make sure you check out Chris's channel as well. All the details are below this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Oh yes, and also check out my interviews playlist. There are other online entrepreneurs I have interviewed, and I'm sure you will find their stories absolutely fascinating. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.